Okay. Think we're good? Think we're live? Let's enter Brimhaven Arena. We gotta get through these alks. Help if I had some run energy on, wouldn't it? Mudkip starting petition for 07 servers YouTube video. Wait, for real? What's up, Rune? How you doing, bro? What's up, Pippi? Good to see you both. Happy Friday. Glad it's the weekend. Me too, man. It's been a long week this week, to be honest. Hey, what time? How you doing, bro? He's already changed his picture on Discord. What are we all up to on this fine Friday evening? Fish and Sharks and League Classic? Nice. I think I've played 3 or 4 games of League Classic since it came out. It is pretty fun, to be fair. Handful of OP champs that kind of walk the game, though. Yeah, I mean, Kassadin is an instant ban every fucking game, mate. It's just ridiculous. I played against an Evelyn in my last game, and she wasn't that bad, to be honest. Maybe the player just sucked, though. I've played a game as Scion, and he goes crazy with all the lifesteal he gets. Just AD Scion, not AP. I played a game as Ashe. I tried a game as Blue Ezreal, but the enemy mid laner got so fed, and I didn't really get a chance to come back into the game. And then I played a game of Nasus last night, and that was pretty fun. But my team was snowballing so hard that I spent the majority of the game just like farming my queue up, and I never really got a chance to like do anything that crazy. But I did basically destroy like every tower on the map. Just split push with Q and then TP into a team fight when one happens. Played Lulu and owned. See, to me, Lulu seems like... I know she's not anymore, but Lulu still kind of seems like a new champion for me. Like, it doesn't seem like she fits in the Season 1 to 3 lineup, because I remember when she came out. Also, really want to be able to play some of the champions that aren't available yet. Like, I really want to try out Shen, because old Shen was pretty cool. Playing River Shen. If you know, you know. Right, I think we've got about 3.5-ish hours left to get through all these alks. So again, I don't think we're going to do all that on today's stream, but we'll see if we can get a chunk of it done at least. We all are also pretty close to an agility level. We're like, what, like less than 20k XP away. So I'm sure if we get 100 tickets, we can turn that in, and we should get the 82 agility, which would be pretty nice. You're ranging fire giants, nice, good spot to be fair. I've been debating whether I go back to fire giants in my range grind. I've been saying I want to go to blue dragons. The XP an hour is gonna be terrible, but I think it might be worth it just to get those hides and bones. Because I'm not in a massive rush to get to 99 range, to be honest. And we've got a lot of iron knives to get through. Blue dragons are a lot better money. Fire giants are still decent money and a lot less banking. Yeah, true. We'll probably end up doing a bit of a mix, to be honest. I'll get burnt out of one and go to the other, I think. Realised I'm just so locked into trying to get this alching done, like, without missing a tick, that I'm not saying anything. Also trying to think if there's any other monsters that are worth ranging with iron knives. Because, I mean, like, you've got your classic rock crabs and stuff, but I think that's a bit of a waste. It's also pretty boring drop-wise. Hounds, but the payoff is risky if you don't get clues. True. I think I have used iron knives at Hell, or maybe I was using an MSB, I can't remember. I have definitely ranged them before, though. It's not terrible XP an hour. And you definitely don't have to bank until you get a clue scroll, so it's a bit more of a chill one. But yeah, I feel like I've been procrastinating killing dragons for so long at this point. I probably do need to at least start my range training with blue dragons. Would recommend green dragons, but I think I know your answer to that one. Yeah. Maybe off stream, but on stream it's just a bit sketchy. Also, I want the blue dragon hides rather than the green ones for crafting. Green's a faster kill, so you're tending to get more XP per hour for crafting. Yeah, but if you separate the crafting grind from the combat grind, you get less crafting XP per hour when you actually train crafting. Also, just getting to green dragons is a bit of... I mean, getting to blue dragons is also pretty annoying, but getting to green dragons I feel like is more annoying. Not the EHP garlic. Do you know who I am, Rude? I'm like the least EHP person that makes content, I feel like. Hey, Jemmy, how you doing, bro? Have you ever ate fairy bread? I have not, no, but I have seen pictures of it. It's just like sprinkles on bread, right? It's like a Dutch thing. Garlic, do you like lemonade? Yeah, it's alright. It's not like my favourite drink, but I wouldn't say no if someone offered me a glass. Arnold Palmer's are so good. Half lemonade, half tea. I've never heard of that. That sounds interesting. I'm assuming you're drinking it cold, right? You're not having like hot tea with cold lemonade in. I mean, people do drink lemon tea, so I guess it makes sense. They just carbonate it, right? Never heard of Arnold Palmer? Nope. Always ice cold? Yeah, we don't really do iced tea in the UK, so if it's like an iced tea recipe, then I'll have never heard of it. Drinking any beers tonight, Garlic? You goddamn right I am. I don't think I've ever streamed 04 City without having a beer, to be honest, so... That sounds kind of bad, but I'm just being transparent with you guys. So you're never sober? Hey man, I only stream Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, okay? And I'm sober in the day while I'm at work. Most of the time. No, I'm joking. That was a joke. Sober as a gopher. Trying to think if a gopher's ever gotten drunk. I'm sure they have. I'm sure there's lots of animals that like they'll eat like fruit that has been like fermenting on the ground and stuff and gotten drunk. I think there's some animals that like actually will like wait for fruit to start fermenting so they can get drunk off of it. Well, Garlic, I guess you aren't man enough to drink a breakfast beer to start your day off. Well, I have had a breakfast beer from time to time, but like on a weekend, you know, not like when I've got to do an 8-hour shift at work. It was when I got back from Thailand, my sleep schedule was like still really fucked up. So I got my flight home. It landed at like 5 in the morning. I got back home at like 8 a.m. and it was like really nice and hot and sunny outside. And I was like, "Is it too?" I asked my girlfriend, "Is it too early to have a beer?" She's like, "Nah, it's the weekend. You'll be all right." And I tell you, man, there's something quite fun about day drinking and then having an early night rather than drinking in the evening and like not going to bed till 5 in the morning. Like you wake up the next day, you feel all right, and you get to like enjoy the sun if it's nice outside, you know. It's always 5 o'clock somewhere. Exactly. It is weird, like, I'm just thinking now, like, seems like day drinking is a thing that, like, you could get away with when you were, like, a student. But if you're an adult, it's kind of frowned upon. But then I thought, actually, it's not, because you have all the, like, a lot of women, they'll go and have, like, you know, they'll have a brunch and they'll have, like, a bunch of fucking mimosas. But then if you think about guys going to the bar and having a beer at that sort of time, then it's, like, a completely different vibe. Double standards, man. What's up, James? What is this sun you speak of? Dude, it's been a fucking heat wave in the UK for the last, like, month and a half. It's been way too hot. How many tickets till you hit your target? I already got the 1,000 tickets and turned them in. We got up to 81 agility. Well, I don't know how many I'm going to get from the rest of these, but we're going to finish them up here and trade the tickets in because we're pretty close to 82. But I don't know how many we need. Got a drink with your pinky out? That's what all British people do when they drink a cup of tea. Been really warm in Canada too? Yeah, man, I'm starting to think this global warming thing might actually be real, you know? Hot and moist in the south, Swamp City, USA over here. Isn't it always hot and moist in the south, though? Shrek status? I mean, I've been saying it's been very hot in the UK recently, and I don't mean to overshare with you guys, but I am literally just sat here in a pair of boxers because it's still so warm. Another reason why I will not put face cam on these streams. That kind of moist where you're drenched with sweat the second you step out the shower. Oh, dude, that's grim as well, because it's like you go in the shower to cool off, and then you get out and you, like, don't even get to dry before you're moist again. Do you not have AC to, like, keep yourself cool, at least until you have to go outside? Or are you showering outside? Is that what they do in the south? Have I ever shared? It happens, man. There's definitely been worse overshares in this chat over the time we've been streaming. Moist is one of those words. It is. I feel like I'm over it now, though. I feel like everyone like made such a big deal about the word moist that like we've heard it so much, we've just sort of become desensitized to like how disgusting it used to sound. And now it doesn't really bother me. Have AC, but trying hard to not use it this summer like a madman. It's fresh on the box. Wait, why are you trying to not use it? Isn't the whole point of getting it to use it? Sure most of us in chat are also just in our boxes. I'm sure there's a couple of them in chat with nothing on at all, to be honest, and we don't need to hear about those people. It's just something that tends to happen when people, you know, hear me, is they just have this urge to get naked. It's a blessing and a curse depending on who I'm talking to. Pops bought me a new AC, but I'm trying to see what it's like with no AC to see how people in Germany feel. It's very empathetic of you, Jimmy. Don't think I've ever had a shirt on during a garlic stream. I'm learning things today. Hey, champ, how you doing, bro? I'm sure there's a lot of people, when they watch the garlic stream, they have to turn this button on here. If you know, you know. You all smell like garlic. Okay, this is getting a little weird now, to be honest. Jemmy's sat at home watching my stream, shirtless, just smearing himself in garlic puree for the full immersive experience of the garlic stream. No vampires for you. True. Very true. Can't be too careful. Okay, bro. If you want to talk about oversharing. It's sending me all over the fucking arena for these fucking pillars. Did you string all those yews? I did, yes. Cut all the logs myself. Cut and strung the bows myself. Ring crafted all the gnats myself. And I picked all the flax and strung the bowstring myself as well. Is there an 04 podcast? There was one. I don't know if they're still doing it. It's been a very long time since they did an episode. I have, like, toyed with the idea of doing one myself at some point, but I just don't have the time. Picked and strung 7k bowstring for 50 crafting. Nice. Mystics did 70,000 because he's a crazy person. Hey Bjorn, how you doing, man? Forget that, yeah. I think in total, I've probably picked and spun maybe like, probably getting close to 20k bowstring myself at this point. But that's like, you know, since I started playing the game, not all in one go. The most I've ever done at once is like, probably about 7,000 in like one go. Not like in one day without logging out. I just mean like every time I logged in, that's all I'd do till it was done. What's up, TMS? How you doing, bro? Grinding as always. On RuneScape, I hope, not on random members of the public. Would watch a Garlic 04 podcast so hard. Yeah, I've thought about it before, but like I said, I don't have the time, and also it's then like organizing like guests to speak to every single episode, and I guess it wouldn't have to be like super regular, but still. I'm like barely managing to get the fucking monthly update videos out. Although a podcast would be a lot less effort, I think. It would just be more of like a casual conversation. Both, to be honest. Hey man, you do you. But consent is important. Please don't just grind on random people without asking. Do you have a day job? Yes, I have a full-time day job. Just doing the 80 base level. The what? You nearly base 80s? He's an astronaut. Nah, dude. That sounds way too stressful, to be honest. Trying to get base 80s? What have you got left? What industry do you work in? IT. Same, yeah. I feel like a lot of people work in the same industry that play RuneScape, to be honest. What the defense level you're after? I mean, we got to 88, but I want to get to 90, so still a long grind ahead of us. But I also want to get done with all these alks and also do a crafting level. Astro will be fun. You're a pilot. Dude, pilot sounds like a pretty cool job, to be fair. But it also sounds like it'd be quite hard to, like, have... I guess you could still have a social life and go out because you're traveling around a lot of places, but I feel like it'd be hard to, like, maintain, like, friendships and stuff if you're, like, constantly going all over the place. Well, I guess it depends if, like, if you're, like... I don't know what the terminology is. Is it like a domestic pilot? Does that mean you just fly around your country? Or an international pilot to different countries? I don't know what the words are, but if you're flying to like loads of different countries, then I can imagine that might be quite difficult. Best thing about 2004scape is not having to pay for members. I wouldn't say that's the best thing about it. I think there's a lot of other things that make it worth playing over that, but yeah, it is definitely a massive bonus. 73 out of 80 prayer, 76 out of 80 rune crafting, 72 out of 80 agility, 70 out of 80 herb, and 70 out of 80 fishing. Very nice, man. I am still trying to go for base 80s, but it's kind of taken a bit of a back seat because prayer and rune crafting are like long / very expensive. Right, I'm going to grab a drink real quick, guys. I'll be right back. Don't forget to hit like on the stream. I'll see you in a moment. Right, I am back. I'm just going to wait for the next pillar, I think. No need for friends when you have RuneScape on layovers. What's the, like, furthest... What's, like, the longest flight you've ever been a pilot for? Also, I've always wondered, like, how good the actual view is out of the front window of the cockpit when you're on a flight. .5 hours? Oh, okay. That's not too long, I guess. Seen any good cockpits lately? Best you on the plane? Yeah, 100%, dude. Like, on my flight to Thailand and back, I'm pretty sure we flew over like a part of Iran and a part of Afghanistan or something, and I was like, dude, I'd love to just, like, be able to see out the cockpit flying over countries like that. So they must look, like, so different to, like, flying over Europe, you know? But on the way there, I wasn't sat by the window, so I couldn't see, and on the way back, it was, like, pitch black outside, so I couldn't see anything. Your stream chat isn't loading? How have you managed to type a message then? Or do you just mean like you can type but you can't see anything in the actual chat? Sunsets and sunrises are fun. Also, flying into clouds is an awesome view from the cockpit. Yeah, did I remember the first time I went on a plane as a kid and we flew through a cloud? My mind was blown. I was like, oh my god, we're inside a cloud. Oh, maybe, I don't know whether, like, you'll know much about, like, cabin crew stuff as a pilot, but maybe you can answer a question that I had. There was this woman on my flight recently, right? And I was just in economy. I ain't got the money to be spending on any fucking business class shit. I just sat in normal economy, and this woman was sat next to me. And, like, the cabin crew, every time they'd come past, they just were, like, handing her loads of free shit. They were just like, oh, like... They gave her like 2 little mini bottles of wine. They kept giving her like snacks and chocolate bars and stuff. I was like, I never saw her like ask for this or order it. And she was the only person on the plane they were doing it for. I was like, do you know why they would just randomly be giving this woman a bunch of stuff? Did she like book business class and there wasn't enough seats, so they just like given her a bunch of free food and drink? Probably ordering it on her phone with an app. I don't know, man. I feel like I didn't really see her on her phone either. I was just like, what? What has this woman done? Because I need to figure out what it is and do the same thing. People running the plane are simps. I mean, a lot of the cabin crew were female. I mean, I guess they could be female simps, but... Was it Bonnie Blue? Nah, if it was Bonnie Blue, she'd be, like, locked in the toilet for the whole flight with a queue down the aisle, mate. And they kept, every time they walked past, they would always ask her, like, is everything all right? Have you got everything you need? Do you need anything else? But they wouldn't be asking anyone out. Like, they do the, you know, they do the walk bys and they go, does anyone want anything with the trolley and stuff. But every time just someone walked past, they would, like, check in on her. And I was like, is she, like, diabetic or something? And they're giving her chocolate? But then they're giving her loads of wine, and I don't think that's really a diabetic thing, is it? So, I'm not sure what was going on there, but it seems like she was getting the VIP treatment. And I didn't want to, you know, I didn't want to be rude. I didn't want to be that guy that was just like, excuse me, why are you getting a bunch of free shit all the time? She has dirt on the pilot? Dude, maybe it's got to be like, maybe they like just lost her luggage and they were like, we're so sorry, we'll try and make it up to you. Has anyone got any like travel hacks when flying to like have a better time? Like, is there any trick to getting a free upgrade or like anything anyone's tried before that's worked out? Be interested to know for my next flight. Should have asked? Yeah, I know. It's like the polite Brit in me, man. I'm like, oh, I don't want to bug her, you know. Ask the cabin crew. Yeah, but she's sat right next to me. Like, excuse me, why is this woman getting all this stuff? She'll be like, I'm right here. I can hear you. Is mine in Rune Essence good money in 2004scape? Yes. No elaboration needed on that. If you are going to mine Rune Essence as well, though, if you can get 66 magic before you do it, to get into the Wizards Guild, the Yanil Wizards Guild Essence Mine is a lot nicer to use than the Varrock one. Is getting Spooncracker and Santa and Dono 10 mil plus D-Chain good money maker in 2004scape? Not really, because I've not made any money off of the Santa or the Cracker or the D-Chain. The 10 mil was nice, though. Garlic, what should I cook tonight? I don't know what you can cook. Have you got options to choose from? Missed the 100k Hess? I didn't miss it. Yeah, it was like 130. Actually, I think you'll find it was 130,000. You have a lot of options. I made stir fry tonight. Bit of chicken, some peppers, some tender stem broccoli, onions, garlic, bit of soy sauce, bit of hoisin sauce, sesame oil with some noodles. It's pretty good. That's exactly how I sound IRL. The garlic isn't for making money. The garlic's just an ego thing, I suppose. You ate yourself? Yeah. How do you not get banned for someone donating gold? Do they not consider it was real world traded? That's the funny thing. I did get banned. I got banned like 15 minutes after I picked up the 10 mil cash off the floor. And I spoke to one of the devs and explained what happened, and they unbanned me again. Wow, you said the word, you said garlic? I know. Crazy, isn't it? It is funny now, like, whenever I'm walking around like a supermarket or something and I see like the word garlic on the like price tag, it just like feel a bit weird now. Or like when I'm playing other games and there's garlic in them, like when we were playing Stardew Valley with my girlfriend, and like we like got garlic seeds and started planting garlic and stuff. I was like, oh look, it's me. Do you make your own sauce? Always bought some and it tastes too bland. Need to make some homemade. It can go one or two ways. Like, it depends how much effort I put in. If I'm just like throwing shit together, sometimes it can come out a bit blander than just like a store-bought sauce. But if I'm like making a proper, like I made a teriyaki sauce a couple weeks ago and it was absolutely delicious. But it's like so much effort because there's like so many ingredients you have to put into it. $10 mil GP was big. Was a lot of cash back then? Yeah, for sure. It's like when they say the name of the movie in the movie. Yeah, exactly. I just like picturing the Leonardo DiCaprio meme right now where he's like pointing at the TV. Hey Magnus, how you doing, man? Haven't seen you around for a while. I feel like I say that every time to you when you jump in the chat, but it's true. Good luck down there, thank you, sir. Just trying to get through the rest of these alks now, to be honest. Doing great, yeah, had to stop by. Well, glad to have you here with us, man. Buying up lots and lots of runes. Save some for the rest of us. Henrix won't be pleased. Dipping out the stream for a bit, but might be back later. Got to catch up on a few videos. No worries, man. If I don't buy them up, Henrix will get them. True. He's got more than enough runes in his bank. Honestly, I feel like we're all waiting, just waiting for the day that he hits 200 mil magic, so he stops buying out all the rune shops. There will be an update coming in 2005 where they increase the respawn time on the runes, but they make the runes a bit more expensive. So that'll help a little bit. And also when the Abyss gets added, that'll help a lot. Surely he has enough for 400 mil XP at this point. Yeah, I'm not sure how many runes he actually needs. Like, how many more runes he needs at this point. He has a lot. You see Mudkip made a petition for 07 servers? I've not seen it, no. I did see your message about it in my DMs, but I've not actually seen the video. It's getting hard to reach out. Haven't seen you in seasons, but all I hear is your voice. I know my limits, you can break me down, but I'll stay till the finish line. And I've been counting minutes for quite some time now, just to see you again. And I've been counting days. Need old school RS. Would you guys play it though? Like, I feel like a lot of people that play 2004scape are just kind of happy with 2004scape and going into 05. Just want to get 04 into 05 eventually? Yeah, I think that's probably the majority opinion on Lost City player base, to be honest. I don't need another distraction in my life. Enjoying 04 a lot, getting to experience the updates as they come out? Yeah, 100%. What would you think about everyone having to make new characters for the 05 updates? I would be opposed to that. I'd still play, obviously, but it'd be a bit disheartening to have to go through the last year and a half all over again. If they make 2007 servers, my Red Party app better transfer over. Probably better to let people keep their account. Yeah, I think you'd probably see a lot of people like drop off if they chose to do that, to be honest. It just kind of feels like, I understand like the appeal for some people as like, you know, fresh start, everyone racing, but I think like it would feel like punishing for no real reason to a lot of people. Like I feel like I grinded the hell out of this server when I first started for a long time, and now I'm like playing a lot more relaxed. Like I'm not putting anywhere near the number of hours I put in, but I feel like I put all those hours in to start the, you know, to get the account kick-started, and now I can sort of relax a bit more because I've done that grind. I don't really want to be forced to have to go through all that again. Also, I think I said this last stream, when someone brought something similar up. I think as well, like, I think it's good for the server if there's like a mix of different player levels at different points of the game. Like, if everyone starts from scratch, like, it can be fun to play in like a brand new economy and all that sort of stuff, but it does take the server like a while to really get on its feet when that happens. Like, it is good that you have some high level players with lots of money to spend, and then you've got lower level players that like will grind out money making methods and then sell stuff to the rich players, and rich players can like overpay the poor players so they can make more money, and it all kind of works and gels together when there's like a good mix of levels rather than everyone sort of at the same level, like racing to the top, you know. Don't know if I could grind thieving as hard as I did again. Yeah, there's definitely some grinds that I just would not want to do again. Need some whales and sharks swimming around? Exactly. Hey Dulcet, how you doing? Why would Mudkip make a petition for A7 servers? Is that for Jagex or for Lost City Team? I have no idea. I'm assuming it's for Jagex, but I've not seen the video. We just wait like 25 years, we'll get it on Lost City, right? Petition for Lost City dev story, the fuck up. Hey man, from what I've been hearing, the progress is going really well. I think the new update is like pretty close to being completed. Bro, I'm sorry, but Mudkip making an A7 petition is an hour. Why would anyone want to pay $25 a month for what was $10 13 years ago? Inflation. It's still kind of the same. It's just our wages haven't increased. I don't know, I think there's a lot of people that would play it. But I don't know if there's enough people that would play it to make it worth for Jagex to actually put the dev time into. Although I guess they wouldn't even need to put dev time into it. They could just release the old backup again, I guess. Also, I think a lot of content creators at this point are like, sort of run out of stuff to do. You know, this is why everyone's like doing challenge series and weird rune-like plugin Snowflake accounts and stuff, because they've all got max mains, max Iron Men, max Ultimate Iron Men, max Group Iron Men, max Hardcore Iron Men. Like, it's only so long you can play as a content creator without like having to come up with some strange challenge. What interim skill cape would you want when 04 finally gets to them? I mean, I'm not going to get them because I'm probably going to have 99s before then, but I mean, untrimmed Slayer would be fucking sick. I think untrimmed Agility and untrimmed Ringcrafting look really nice as well. Other than that, I'm not sure. I mean, Untrimmed Prayer is, like, pretty cool as well. But all the others, I think, just, like, look kind of just better if they're trimmed. What about Sailing? What about Sailing? Does your first skill cape automatically get trimmed if you have multiple 99s? I think you have to, like, drop it on the floor or something when you get your other one. Otherwise, it automatically trims. As in, you said everyone has finished everything on old school? Well, yeah, but I mean, like, you know, it's not... You saw how quickly people got 99 Sailing, like... Because content creators play, you know, RuneScape the same amount of time that people with normal jobs would work a full-time job, they get a lot of shit done very quickly. I guess everyone's just waiting for Raids 4 now. Which, to be fair, I will hop on old school to try out Raids 4 when that comes out. Because day one release of Raids is always a good time. It's just so chaotic. People trying to figure out how to do mechanics and just dying all over the place. Less than 1,000 alks to go, boys. It's like 2.5 hours, I think. We could probably finish it today if we really wanted to, but I don't think I want to do all of this today, to be honest. I think maybe we get down to 800. And then that'll mean we've got like 2 hours left. And then we'll do that on Monday. Do people buy and sell somewhere other than Barrett West now? People just use the marketplace. If you look at the links at the top of the game, you'll see one that says markets on the right-hand side. People just find buy and sell offers on there and then meet up at wherever each other are and just trade privately. Occasionally there are like trade events that people host. So there was one in Sears Bank, I think, earlier this week. But outside of that, it's just sort of like finding someone on the market. No active to chill? Yeah, Sears occasionally, but there's not like, you know, like masses of people there like trying to trade all the time, you know. Trading event today, 11 PM at V West. There you go. Yeah, if you open the marketplace as well and you look at the top, there'll be like events advertised there, so you can see if there's any specific like trade events or whatever PK events going on and when they're scheduled for. For now, they use the third-party marketplace, but once that big, beautiful Grand Exchange update comes out, everyone will be chilling there. It's a long way away. 1 in 2 hours, V West World 2. There you go. Says 10 mil drop party. Yeah, there's usually a drop party wrapped up in the trade events. It's a goated pillar spawn right there. We take those. I'm kind of just thinking, do we do like, rather than get down, well, maybe, I don't know how long it's going to take, but if we get down to 800 alks and we haven't got 100 tickets yet, do we stay for the 100 tickets? Because it's only like another 40 minutes. And it means we can get an agility level, so it might be worth. Do you work from home? I work from home 4 out of 5 days a week. I have to go into the office once a week. I used to work from home, and then they were like, you can't do that. And then I was like, well, I'm going to do it. And they were like, no, you really can't. And I was like, I can. And they were like, well, if you do it again, you'll get in trouble. And I'd be like, okay. So I submitted a flexible working request, and they went, nah, you can't do that, mate. And I went, well, I want to, so I appealed it. And then they had a meeting with me, and they said, okay, you can work from home for 6 months. And then at the end of the 6 months, they said they were going to schedule in a meeting to discuss, like, what happens. No one ever scheduled a meeting, so I kept working from home. And then I got another message saying, why are you working from home? It's like, well, you said I could, and then no one told me that I couldn't anymore. They were like, well, you can't do that, mate. And I went, well, I think you'll find I can. And they said, no, you'll get in trouble. So I submitted another flexible working request, and they denied it. And I was like, no, I'm appealing that again. And then we had another meeting, and they finally just agreed to say, you come in 1 day a week, and then you can just do that forever now, rather than like messing around with this all the time. So I took it. I took the deal. But it's such bullshit, because like loads of people I know at work have got fully remote contracts, and it's like why are they fighting me so hard? But they would like so easily gave them out to other people, you know. Do other people do different? Yeah, most people have to do 3 days in the office a week. But there's quite a few people that tried to do what I did and got a fully remote contract, and for some reason they didn't want to give it to me. So I'll take the 1 day. It's the best. So I was like, if I keep fighting them on this, they're gonna like try and push me to come in more, I think. So I'll just take the 1 day. Do 1 day a week in the office. Can't stand working home 5 days. It does my head in. Nah, I mean, I prefer working from home. I can work better and focus better when I'm not like surrounded by people. Just go into there and start release silent but deadlies all the time. They can't prove it's you. On the working from home days, do you AFK04 on the side? I used to AFK04 a lot when I was working from home. The last sort of like 6 months have actually been like quite busy at work, so I've not really like, occasionally I've like done a bit of woodcutting or something, but I haven't AFK'd on 04 nearly as much as I did this year, because it's just been like, I'll log in and I'll like start cutting a tree or something, and then I'll be like busy with work for like an hour and a half. And like AFK timer is just like a pain in the ass to deal with at that point, you know? If I'm like trying to work on something, I can't be like trying to make sure I'm not clicking like every minute. But if I have a bit of downtime or it gets a bit quiet, then yeah, I will. Although mostly, to be honest, I've been... Because the AFK time is so annoying, if I'm going to AFK something while I'm working from home, it's usually writing music, to be honest. Like, if I've got, like, 15, 20 minutes here and there throughout the day where I've not got anything to do, I'll just, like, write music. Dude, the thing is, right, the office job, like, it wasn't that bad, but I think, I haven't said this for ages, actually. When I took my job, right, I applied to a few different jobs, and I got offers from a few different jobs. There were a couple of jobs in Coventry that offered me more money, and I turned them down, and I took the lower paying job because it was like, the office was literally like a 5-minute drive from my house. And I was like, yeah, I'd rather have a 5-minute drive to work every day and make a little bit less money, you know? And then they moved our office to Coventry. So now I have a 40-minute drive to work and still get paid less than I would have if I was took the other jobs. So I was not happy about that. Also, it made sense back in those days because it was when our company was a lot smaller. So everyone that worked for my company all worked from the same office. Now, there's one person in my team that works in the same office as me. Everyone else in my team works in either the south of England or in South Africa. So, like, there's literally no point in me being there. Although this team that I'm doing this 2-month trial with, all of them apart from one of them is in my office now, so it makes more sense for me to go in. We need communism? That's a bit extreme, I think, but... definitely some socialism things that could help. They need eye candy like you to boost morale in the office. I think you might be onto something there, man. But, you know, my argument would be that if you've got a thirst trap walking around the office every day, no one's going to get any work done because they're all going to be distracted just looking at me. So... it's a double-edged sword, mate. Hey, Ben, how you doing, bro? Some give and take, mostly give, I'd wager. I don't take, bro, I only give. Just got back from Disney World. A majority of the people who were there are from the UK. Oh, nice, man. Well, did you have a good time? Disney World's not really my kind of thing. My girlfriend says she's wanted to go for a long time, and I'm just like, maybe one day, but I don't think I would. I mean, I'm sure, I don't know, maybe I would have a good time, but I feel like it'd just be like too much. It'd be like too many people, overwhelming. I'd be bored and overstimulated and just be like, I don't want to be here. Disney World in Florida, by the way. Yeah, Disney World and like Disney World is... no, wait, isn't Disney World in California? And then Disneyland is in Florida and Paris and Tokyo? I don't know. Bet you give. Heat index was 110, but worth it. A lot of people didn't walk in a turn. I'm just like not that into Disney, to be honest. Amusement parks are fun, but walking standing all day hurts my back eventually. The thing with amusement parks as well is like you spend like the whole day there and you have like maybe 40 minutes of going on rides and the rest of your time's just spent in a queue. Disneyland is California? Oh, okay. My bad, my bad. I think my parents went to Disneyland in... It's in San Diego, right? Am I making that up? Only amusement park I've ever went to was Canada's Wonderland, which is basically a bootleg Six Flags. Dude, I've heard a lot of people talk about Six Flags, and I still don't know what it's like. Is it just a theme park, or like... Is there something special about it? Is it just like the Alton Towers of America? Just buy the Fast Pass Lightning Lane and skip the line, worth the money. But what if everyone buys that? Do you not just still end up with a queue? You live next to Six Flags in Georgia. If you love roller coasters, it's the GOAT. Okay. I don't mind roller coasters. I'm a bit indifferent about it, to be honest. Like, I've been to theme parks before and I've had a good time. Like, I do like roller coasters, but I'm not like, you know, if you said, do you want to go to a theme park for the day, or do you just like want to go to the cinema and then get some food and then go to a pub? I think I'd rather have the second option, to be honest. Is that, I don't know, maybe that just makes me like boring and sad a bit. I think it's an amusement park, but just overhyped and advertised a lot. Then you need the faster pass, the fast pass plebs. True, bro. Infinite money glitch. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I should say this, but if let's say hypothetically, I was to turn up in a wheelchair, right? Would I get fast tracked for free? Fast pass straight to jail. I'm not claiming disability or anything. I just want to get onto the front of the ride quick. What if I just sustained an injury that required me to temporarily be in a wheelchair? If you did, you get shouted out from Will by... Yeah, dude, literally, I was literally thinking about that scene from The Inbetweeners. It's so fucking funny. These inconsiderate arseholes. This... I can't say this on YouTube, fucking hell. No, I can't. Hey, Kyra, how are you doing? Hey, Evaluate, how you doing, man? Say it. Like, okay, right. I'm not saying this to, like, be a dickhead, right? I'm like, but I am, like, the more I think about it, the more I am genuinely curious, right? Why do people in wheelchairs get fast-tracked? Right, like, is it just, like, because they're just people, right? They're just normal people, like, and I would feel like they want to be treated like everyone else. And it's not like they have to stand in the queue, you know, that they have a seat. Why do they get fast-tracked? Is there like a genuine answer to this? Is it just like out of pity or something? What have I tuned in for? According to the people from the UK, I met a lot of them were on some kind of disability or government assistance. Dude, imagine being on like assistance and spending your... I mean, I guess, you know, you have to treat yourself every now and again, don't you? True, they're already chilling all day. Think in an emergency, they don't block it and the queue has steps. Oh, okay, fair enough. But can't they just make the queue have a ramp? They want to be treated equal, but if being treated better is an option, why not? Yeah, to be fair, mate, like if I was in a wheelchair, like I would milk the shit out of that, you know. It's like, if this is like, you know, if life has dealt me this fucking hand of cards, then like you got to take anything you can get, really, haven't you? No fucking poke their tires. Jesus Christ. I'm not saying we should start attacking them. I was just asking a question of why do they get fast-tracked? Would ask random people for 20 quid all the time. You never know. Handicap parking spots are OP. Yeah. There's someone I work with and her husband has MS. So she's like his carer, kind of. So like whenever they go to like concerts and stuff, they always get like really good seats and stuff like that. And she's like, yeah, it's great. Like we get to like be at the front of loads of stuff we go to. Like we get fast track places. Obviously, she's like, I would rather my husband not have MS. Like obviously, but doesn't mean you can't enjoy the perks. Garlic, the type of dude that double parks in a handicap spot for a music video. I've never made it. Actually, that's a lie. I made one music video once, but it wasn't really like... It wasn't like a video of me performing a song. It was just like a bunch of old clips I had like strung together in the background of a song. I've spoken to Army about this before because I want to make a music video and I was like, how do you do it without just like dying of cringe walking down the fucking street like pretending to fucking rap? Don't get me started on the Chinese tourists. No one else exists but them. Dude, when I've seen Chinese tourists, it's like they don't actually look at anything. They just are just constantly taking pictures. And it's like they go around, they take pictures of everything, then they get home and then they look at what they actually were stood in front of on the camera. Rather than actually like taking it in real life, you know? Wembley Stadium, I once heard someone in the wheelchair sitting area behind me shout, "You've got legs like Bambi." Wait, they were saying it to you? Or someone was saying it to them? A girl said to a guy she wants to buy his essence today. He said he'll only sell if she gives him her attention additionally on top. What, in 04? God damn, dude. Didn't know simping was that big a deal in 04, to be honest. This is now a dating site. Are we sure it's actually a girl, though? I mean, it's the internet. Girl name and character? That means nothing, bro. IRL probs, yeah. Just trying to get some extra benefits, you know. Hey, E-Trade, how you doing, bro? Doing good besides getting 14-day banned on E-Trade and permed on my 650-hour pure. Yo, Dulcet coming in with a 7 months of membership. Thank you, Dulcet. What a fucking legend. Garlic loves in the chat for you, sir. Appreciate the support. Why did you get banned on both accounts, E-Trade? Like, what was the reason they gave? Can't imagine anybody lying about their gender on the internet. Imagine. Who would do such a thing? For multi-logging, was it? The reason stated was multi-logging. They have since not responded to me or given any further details. And of course I did not do that. That is very strange. Have you tried messaging like a mod like on Discord privately rather than go through like the account center? Would it be possible to multi-account using someone else's PC via TeamViewer and not get banned? I don't know, man. That seems like a very grey area that I wouldn't risk it. Watching the clip of the guy's PK in the red party hat and saw him pull up a second account while he logged in. I've heard people talking about this, but someone said it was like one of them was his account and one of them was him watching his friend on a Discord stream. So I'm not sure. Nobody wants to believe there is a serious false ban issue on this server. Sure, Pizzazz is working through it. It'll be fine. Just confused why the hell these false bans are occurring. Yeah, that is weird. Yeah, I've not seen the actual video clip of it. I think I saw like a screenshot and someone was saying that it was like a Discord stream and then his client, but I have no idea, to be honest. Congrats to AG for the party at PK, and Room was a good sport about it. Hard to watch, but they took the time to gear up and go for it, so GG. Nah, we say sit rat to everyone. Scumbag PKs, man. Am I right? Mods went out of the way to confirm it was a legit kill, so I think they would have spotted something like that. Yeah, true. Why do you have a party out in the worldie? It's a very good question. I do not have the answer to that. He's taken his party out into the worldie many times before, to be fair. It's up to Rune if he wants to relive the trauma and talk about it, I guess. I'm sure he's probably sick of people asking him that question, to be fair. Wait, did I miss a pillar? Oh, for fuck's sake, dude. To flex pixels, plain and simple. Fair. It was slimmed out so fast you couldn't even see 1-2 hit splats. Yeah, I'm assuming because of the D-Spear specs, right? It stalls all the hit splats, I think. If I could, I would. I've taken a party out in the worldie before just to get a nice adrenaline rush when I'm bored. You guys are crazy, bro. Room was so done with people in worldie asking why he risked the party hat. He just dumped it, I guess. Jesus Christ, we're down to 51 agility, the amount of times we've failed here. That is not good. Hey Noel, how you doing? No disrespect, but absolutely blitzed out me mind, mate. Loving the stream. Why would that be why would that be disrespectful? What a fucking legend, dude. He created a historical moment, though, in time. Sure, it might be bad for him, but he made a magical moment for many people who PK'd him. True, I mean, dude, it's one of those, like, iconic stories people will be telling about Lost City, you know? It's like the 10 mil fucking donation kind of thing. Everyone will hear about it. Everyone will always be talking about it. Try specking him before he lost it, to be honest. Shame I didn't get it. Sorry to mention, I absolutely love the streams. Please forgive me. Still waiting for the PK's perspective vid to come out to make it an instant classic. Yeah, I don't know if they would be like properly recording it. I feel like if I was in that situation, I'd be like rushing to gear up and get to the spot rather than load up like OBS, you know. Oh, it is out? Is it like a proper record? Because I don't know, I saw like a recording, it looked like really scuffed. Somebody made a video on it this week? Oh, okay. You're too blitzed too. Oh, it was Abyss? Ah, okay. I only saw the clip from Wartime's stream of like his perspective of it. Yeah, to be fair, I should have jumped on that really, shouldn't I? I should have made a video about it. Oh well. I think what I'm gonna do, I think I might have a couple of agility tickets in the bank. I'm gonna try and get to 100 tickets. I might have turned them in actually, but if we can clear out the bank space. I do have 2 tickets, I was right. Right, we only need 11 more now. Can I... Does restores work on... No, it's only for combat. Rip. Can't restore my agility. Oh well, it's fine. We only need 9 more tickets. And then we'll call it on the Brimhaven for tonight, and we'll go do some combat, I think. Or actually, maybe... I don't know. We'll see what the marketplace is looking like for some dragon hides. Maybe we'll try and get this crafting level. Because we've got a decent bit of cash now. A scuff POV, but it's there. TP for 2 tickets. That, my sir, is procrastination. No, it's because I know that if I get 100 tickets and leave those 2 in the bank, I'm going to get back to the bank. They're going to be taking up bank space, and it's just going to annoy me until I go back here and get another 100. Also, I need to go grab a beer anyway, so I'll be right back, guys. Don't forget to hit like on the stream. See you in a sec. Right, I am back. Oh, by the way, for those that didn't see the Discord message earlier, there is now a link to the Lost City wiki on Garlic HQ at the bottom of the page. It's still very much a work in progress. It is nowhere near completed, but if people wanted to actually have a little look around on the wiki, then you can do that. You can also find a link to... I didn't have any money. You can also find a link to the Google form on the, like, banner for the wiki. So if you want to actually help, like, contribute to the wiki and help build it out, click on that link, submit the Google form, and I'll get you edit permissions for the wiki. Are we going to make it? We missed it! No, that's such bullshit. Do you have any Only Clothes discount codes before July's over? No discounts, mate. You have to pay full price if you want to see my clothes. Hey Rebecca, how you doing? Can I ask a noob question? Of course you can. When can I start Regicide? I have all the requirements, finished the Grand Pass a few hours ago, but it just says King Lathas will send word when I can start this quest. So, they're basically, what will happen is there'll be like a King's Messenger guy that just randomly spawns next to you, and he'll hand you like a note, and on the note it will tell you like some information about the quest, and that will start the quest, and then you go and speak to the king. If you've got all the requirements, and did I just miss that? What the fuck, dude? If you've like got all the requirements recently, make sure you've like relogged and stuff. Maybe try hopping worlds. But he should spawn like pretty quickly after you've got all the other requirements. How long should it take? I mean, when the update came out, I had all the requirements, and I think he spawned next to me within like 5 minutes. But if it's taken longer than that, I'm not really sure. I'm not sure what the code is actually like. But yeah, I would just say make sure you've relogged, make sure you've maybe hot worlds or something like that. Other than that, I think you just have to wait, unfortunately. Hey, Carsten, how you doing, man? Also, Rebecca, make sure that you, like, haven't accidentally already, like, spoken to him and just, like, banked the note or something. Just make sure you haven't, like, put it in your bank without reading it or something like that. Because as soon as you read that note, it should, like, the quest should turn yellow in your quest log, I think. Not yet. Hopefully you get him soon then. Also, just to make sure, so you've done Underground Pass. You also need to make sure you've got 56 agility, right? I'm assuming you have, but just in case. Also, maybe there's... I'm not sure if this is the case, but then maybe there's some places that he can't spawn. So, like, if you're just, like, in a normal part of the world, it's probably fine. But if you're, like, in a weird spot, it might not be able to spawn in that area, potentially. $55, almost 56. Could be the reason, but on the wiki it says not required to start. Oh, okay. Jesus Christ, man, we're down to 48 agility. Feels bad. Still, only 7 more tickets to get after this pillar. Then we'll hand in the 100. We'll get 82 agility, I think. And then we'll go do something else. Ah, we like it when they spawn next to each other. Take those every day. I can get 56, just got it. Nice. Well, hopefully that should ensure that you can do the quest. Jesus Christ, man. Right. It should take less than 2 hours to get through the rest of these alks if I'm doing them all here, but honestly, I'm kind of thinking when I get these 100 tickets, we might just finish the rest of the alks somewhere else, because this should get us an agility level, and it's finishing the rest of these alks here is not going to get us another agility level. So maybe I'll just, like, telegrab Zammy Wines or something for the rest of them at some point. Less than 700 alks left to go now as well. 4 more minutes to get to 100 tickets.
And we're flying so close to where we belong. And we're trying to go somewhere new. Till it shatters through the ocean. I wanna make shockwaves. I wanna make shockwaves with you. Gonna move the ocean current till the waves flood what's been burning. I wanna make shockwaves. I wanna make shockwaves with you. And I know I'm only getting higher till it feels like I can walk through fire.
No! Ugh, the fucking pathing screwed me. Two more tickets to go.
Trying to step back and see the view from above, 'cause I know that nothing lasts forever. And I try to crack this iceberg open till it shatters through the ocean. I wanna make shockwaves. I wanna make shockwaves with you. Gonna move the ocean current till the waves
One more ticket. Hopefully it's near the entrance. No, I've said that. It definitely won't be. Hey, Kinsera, my man. How are we doing today? Ooh, it might be near the entrance, you know. If we can get there in time with 53 agility, 51 agility, 49 agility, 47 agility, 45 agility, 43 agility, 41 agility, 39 agility. I don't know if this is even possible at this point. It's just going to keep auto-failing me because my agility's been drained. I think it might. I'm going to miss the pillar now. RIP. I was just kind of doing it because it was funny, but now I'm sad because I'm down to 35. I'm going to fuck up the fucking spinning blades as well now, aren't I? I can't get past it. No. Oh my god. Dude, I can't get past any of them now. My agility's too low. Doing good. Been to the capital with mum and dad. Enjoying the nice weather today. Visiting my brother. Nice, man. Right. We need one more pillar, like over there, and we'll be alright. Maybe. I need one fucking restore pot arena meta. Dude, it doesn't work. You need a super restore. Normal restores don't work. I tried it in the bank. And you know what you need for a super restore? Agility tickets. Wait, I think we can do this one. Let's go. Right, we just got to get over this. How hard can it be, right? Hey. Right. Let's get the fuck out of here. Had that issue on Wednesday with the traps too. And we're out of there. Imagine someone dropped 100 mil, you missed it, and it vanished. It would be pretty rough, wouldn't it? Right. Jackie. 100 tickets, please. Boom. There is level 82 agility, ladies and gentlemen. We made it happen. We're now up to 1614 total level, and we need 2 more agility levels to get to the next run energy milestone, but that is a job for another day. Thank you for the GZs. Right, let's bank these for now. See what our cash stack's looking like. Ooh, it's juicy 7.3 mil right now. Let's have a little look at the marketplace. See if Michael Ince hasn't bought the whole fucking lot out. He probably has, but There's people selling a decent amount of hides, but the ones that are selling like a lot are selling them for like 3k each, which is a bit much for me, I think. Oh, people have been buying some for 2.9 actually. Maybe we could buy for 2.9. Hang on, I need to do some calculations actually. How many do I even need? Let's check our crafting XP. 274, 84, 68. We need 2,900 blue D hides, which means it's literally 2,900 times 2,900, which is 8.4 mil. Fucking hell, mate. I can't afford that. Well, rip the dream, I guess. Rip the dream. I mean, we'd spend 8.4, and then we'd make back. We'd make back 5.4, so it'd only cost us 3 mil actually. So we could just do it in bits. So I guess it's not a terrible idea. How much can I afford? We say we want to spend 6 mil. We could buy like, we could buy like 2k. In the middle of a hard clue scroll doing a puzzle box, started that during Mystics' stream yesterday. It's got me turned around, but I can't ignore the feelings that I found in this whole damn thing that we got going. You hold the strings without me knowing. I guess I'll ask in chat as well. Does anyone have any blue dragon hides that they're selling at all? Give you guys priority over the marketplace. We could go to the trade event in like an hour's time and see if there's anyone selling there. I may as well just be like alching these at the moment. Any blue D hide salads in the chat? You do? You've only got 6. How many have you got, Red Snow? I'm looking to buy about 2,000 for now, and then I'll have to buy like another 1,000 afterwards, I think. Any idea when Cook X comes to 2004scape? Cook X comes out September 2005, so about a year away from where we currently are, unfortunately. Well, a little less than a year from where we currently are. You got 396. Get my G-Pizzles out. Cool, we got 2.8k. times 396. Which is 1108,800. There you go, my friend. Thank you, sir. Any other blue D-hide salads in the chat? I can see Kyra's selling 1,000, but they're selling them for 3k each. A bit much for me. Now they made so many changes to RS3, would you consider doing some streams on it? I did play RS3 for like a couple of months, like maybe 3 or 4 months ago. I basically like wanted to try out necromancy, but then after like a couple of months, I just got bored again and stopped playing. So I've played it a couple times over the last couple of years, but I don't know if it's something I would stream, just because I don't think I think the majority of my viewers like just wouldn't really be interested in it. It's something I would just sort of play in my free time off stream, really. Let's message Sawyer, I think. Do I have any space on my friends list? I do. Oh, Sawyer's not online. Never mind. Who else? I really don't want to pay 3k for a hide. You like my taste of music? I mean, this is my taste of music that is also copyright free. If I was on Twitch, I'd be playing a bit more of a variety, I think, of different music. But I do like this playlist. Who else can we message? He's got a good deal. Wobby Adam? He's not online. Rip. Wait, how many more highs do I need? Like... Wait, I can only afford 2,000 at the moment, can I? So like 1,600. I can message this Chris guy and see whether he'd do any cheaper if he's online. Thank you, Foxall. I completely fucking mistyped that and didn't even notice. Moving Mad Merchant like that. You fucking, mate, I'm getting the Blackberry strats in right there. Hey, Mark, how you doing, bro? Wait, is he here? Okay, so we got a little bit of a discount there. So we need, he's doing 1.6k hides. Yes, we can afford that. Be awkward if like he turned up and I couldn't afford what I just offered him, wouldn't it? So it'd be 4640 123. Thank you, bro. Okay. Mind games start with a ridiculous label so they accept the reasonable lower price after. I guess unintentionally I did do that, yeah. Interested to know how many Gen Z guys play old school in 2004 because there were probs in nappies back then? Dude, I don't think they were born back then. There's like people born in 2008 that are adults now, you know? Where you are, Gen Z? I refuse to accept that. I feel like I'm too old to be Gen Z and too young to be a millennial. I feel like I don't really fit in either group. I feel like I relate more to millennials. But I'm not one. Gen Z's 1995 plus, 997. I mean, I was born in 97, so it would make sense, I guess, why it's a bit of a weird split for me. Garlic is a stupid zoomer. Don't know about that one, mate. Right, I'm just going to get this stack of bows down to 500 and then we'll go do some crafting. There's literally multiple definitions of millennials, Gen Z. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, mate, it's all a bit fucking stupid, to be honest, isn't it? Like, it's just this weird thing that we've come up with that tries to put people in boxes. (1997 to 2012) according to Google. We like boxes, don't we? Not those kind of boxes, though. Helps your brain function in life. Does it? I don't see how splitting the population into age groups like that really helps us in any way, to be honest. Without boxes, you'd be overwhelmed all day. Dude, what is going on in your brain that you'd be overwhelmed all day by that? Little silly that someone born in 97 is considered the same generation as a child born in 2012. This is what I mean, is like, it is for the people that were born like close to that just random arbitrary line that we've drawn in the sand. It's like a very weird thing where you don't feel, like I said, I don't feel like I'm Gen Z. I also feel like I'm too young to be a millennial, so like I don't really relate to either group that much, you know? Right, let's do some crafting, shall we? So we need to, let's just go to Alcarid first and then we'll sort our inventory out. Garlic is a boomer at heart. Mate, I wish I could buy a house for like 20 grand. Unfortunately, I was born too late. Maybe the inheritance will work out well for me, though. Right, so we need, Needle. Where's my thread at? There it is. It's literally right next to the needle. I'm blind as fuck. Maybe I am a boomer. Okay, we need that. I thought that was Carsten. I always recognize his hair. Sometimes I'll see someone that looks like this in game and I'll think it's Carsten and I'll right click it and it's just an imposter. Right. Oh, dude, they're talking about 1997, bro. The Blue Dragon hides. They're speaking to me right now. Okay, we need some cash. And I think we need, like, something to fill another inventory spot, if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna just invent Gen Cool 1990 to 95. Dude, at least include 97 if you're gonna make something up. Jesus. Categorizing saves mental energy, letting the brain predict and react fast instead of analyzing everything fresh. Useful most of the time, but it can misjudge the specific case in front of you. Yeah, but dude, like, when is there going to be a time in my life where I'm like, oh my god, my brain is overwhelmed because I can't say whether people are Gen Z or millennial? Like, that's never been something that's concerned me in my life. Just done my first ever hide crafting before I got edge to Alk. 580 hides, all from killing them. Shame I got to do 3.5k blues to get to 70. Damn. You'll get there, man. Finally done the puzzle. That did feel like a long time, Kintera, but congrats. You can stretch to 96, 97, not cool. Okay, if that's how it's going to be. How much do you lose crafting blues? Put it this way, to get this crafting level, it's going to cost me 8.4 mil to buy all the hides. And then I'm going to lose 3 mil on it. So I'll spend 8.4 and then I'll alch them for 5.4. So it'll cost me about 3 mil for this level. I don't know how that works out. I can't do the math, but maybe that gives you an idea. I lose 3 mil doing 2.9 thousand hides. Maybe that helps a bit more. Not the one case of you judging Gen Z millennial, it's the million things every day you analyze as a person. Oh no, for sure, like, categorizing things helps in life 100%, I agree with that. I'm just saying, categorizing people into Gen Z millennial helps us in no way whatsoever. That's the point I'm making. Obviously, we need to be able to categorize other things. Millennial generation here. I feel like a dinosaur, but I started RS in its prime as a 14-year-old. Damn. I've got a late bloomer in the chat. Off to my next step. Good luck, Kintera. Want to buy 960 blue hides, 3k each, since you have streamer bennies? I can't do 3k, Kyra. I can maybe do 2.9, but I can't do it until I've made all of these and out them because I don't have the money. What the fuck? I didn't get my hides out. Fuck. By the way, it really looks like Big Badef was multi-logging on that red party at PK, are we sure? I have no idea. I've heard people say that they were multi-logging, and I've heard other people say that it was his game client, and then it was also him watching a friend on his Discord streaming 04 as well. I don't know what the truth is, but I've heard people say it's multi-log. I've heard people say it was him and just the Discord stream, so apparently the mods have investigated. Or, no, the mods have investigated PK. I don't know if they've investigated the multi-log thing, but I have no idea. Jesus, man. Cheers, mate. I was looking at 80 crafting, but it's 22k hides. I don't like losing for XP, so it looks like I'll buy Yulongs and break even profit alchemy while killing blues. Yeah, I was gonna do the same thing and just kill the blue dragons. And then I realized how long it would take to kill 20,000 blue dragons. So when I had like 20 mil cash, I just like bought as many hides as I could. I think when I was buying them as well, they were a little bit cheaper. I think they were only like 2.4, 2.5k when I was doing that 80 crafting grind, which made it a little bit better. It was a little while ago now. It's just Discord streams. Looks like another client window. Idling, doing nothing, then logs out. Yeah, dude, I have no idea. I've only seen a screenshot of it as well. I've not even seen like a video of it, so I'm not going to pass my judgment on what I think it might be because I have no clue whatsoever. But if there's some suspicions about it, it should definitely be investigated for sure. Be surprised if they did, since the ban rate is insanely high. Yeah, I mean, like, it would be stupid to risk it, you know. But some people do be stupid. Fair enough, I worked out I can kill 44 per hour while alching. It's a long grind, but I want 99 range. Hell yeah, dude. I think I'm gonna, once I get 90 defense, I'm probably gonna start ranging some blue dragons as well, because I want to get to 90 crafting eventually, so I can make an amulet of fury when we get that. Got a long time before I need 90 crafting though, so I'm sure we can get there before Fight Caves gets dropped. I reckon ban him and give him his bank just to be safe. It's a bold move. Somehow you're 77k off 91 crafting? What the fuck? This guy's a gamer. Hey Army, how you doing, bro? 97 gang mentioned. We're not Gen Z. Thank you. Finally, a voice of reason. God, did you think you'll be able to get 5k on first attempt? I want to say yes, but I've said this before, like, I think if I was doing it just off stream, I probably would. But, like, there's every chance that I get distracted by chat or the pressure of having people watch me live on stream do it gets to me and I mess something up. But I would like to think I'm fairly comfortable doing Fight Caves, even with 04, or, well, with 05, I guess it'll be gear. I think I'll be alright. You can all just fucking rip the shit out of me if I die anyway, so it'll be content either way. Hey Cloudy, how you doing, man? They'll release it with the glitch, I guess, to safe spot Jad. The what now? What's harder, 055 cape or current cheese Inferno meta? I mean, I would say Inferno is going to be way harder than any kind of Jad, to be honest. Although I did do Inferno on Leagues. I know it doesn't really count, but it's the first time I've ever actually even tried the Inferno, so it was pretty interesting figuring out how it works. Even though you could skip a lot of shit because it was Leagues. Had to get that Infernal Max Cape to flex, you know? Have you seen Garlic's vision at Dwarf Cannon Quest? Jad's gonna be hard. You will absolutely no chance in Valhalla make a 5k for my first attempt here. I mean, didn't it take you more than one attempt to do Jad on leagues? Because if that's the case, then yeah, I think it might be a bit more of a struggle, to be fair. Thought 5Ks was very exploitable on release. I have no idea, to be honest. Not ready for the fight caves, not gonna lie. I'm gonna need a ton of purple sweets. Nah, I think it'll be fine. We'll, do we get... Hang on. Ah, we won't have Sarah Bruise, so... Might be a little bit more sketchy, but... Just getting some Sinister Keys. Need to get some Herb XP banked. Very nice, very nice. Hey Ryan, how you doing, man? Did manage it first attempt, but they're related to leagues. Ah, okay. Does prayer flicking still interrupt combat by October 05? Yes. There's old videos of people doing Jad back in the day, and like you prayer flick and you have to click to attack again after you switch prayer every time. Honestly though, I think the biggest difficulty with doing Jad on release, I don't think it's going to be the interrupting prayer switching. I don't think it's going to be no bruise. Honestly, I think that all the gear, I think the hardest thing that's going to make Jad like more difficult is oh, fuck, I didn't make the hides. And now I've forgotten what I was going to say. What was I going to say? The thing that's going to make Jad the most difficult is no F keys. That's what I was going to say. No F keys is definitely going to be the most difficult thing. Chilling, got off work, now just eating some pizza. Head into that event at 6 PM. I mean, it'll be 11 PM for me, but I was going to try and buy some blue hides, but I've now managed to source a lot of blue hides, so there's not really anything else I need to trade at the moment. We don't get purple sweets till like... Aren't purple sweets like part of the... Why did I put that on the table? Aren't purple sweets part of like the 06 clue update? Or did they get added earlier? I have no idea. Gonna be the shitty render distance and they're logging out. That is a good point actually. Not being able to zoom out to see Jad from further away is definitely gonna be a bit of a ball ache. Studying to mod Matt K stream. Wow, you said I was a boomer earlier, man. I'm just trying to live up to it, you know? I don't know, am I tripping? I thought you didn't really need to eat that much in fight caves. It depends, because in old school you can tank the rangers really easily because of all the gear that we have. But in 05, I don't know if we're going to be able to tank ranger hits as easily, so you're going to take damage from rangers while you're praying mage against the mages, you know? That's where the majority of the damage is going to come from. Guthings is out by that anyway. True. I guess you could bring Guthings and just heal up on the blobs. But then you're losing like 4 inventory slots. So you're going to have to balance it because you need to make sure you got enough prayer restore, otherwise you are just cooked. Toxil got hands? Yeah. Healing on blobs is RNG. Yeah, true. True. Guthins and stat prayer pots is enough, really. If you kill them all that wave and no heal, GG. It also depends on like what your range level is and stuff, because like obviously, you know, the best defense is a good offense, you know, like the faster you can just kill the rangers, the less damage you'll take from them. So if you got a high range level, and if you got a high defense level, it's going to be a hell of a lot easier. Also, what are people thinking they're going to use for Jad? Because it's going to be like a choice between MSB, Crystal Bow, and Carol's, right? What are you guys going to be picking? I think Carol's might be the play. Carol's crossbow going to be best in slot, I'm assuming. Does clicking Protect Prayer cancel your action? It will like interrupt you attacking, yeah. D-Alley. Varrox Guthan's Rune Knives. That's a crazy loadout. Blowpipe. Crossbow, I reckon. There's no crossbows in 05, man. Oh, you mean... Oh, there's Carol's crossbow, actually. I'll tell a lie. But we don't get, like, rune crossbow. Bolt racks going to be 1k each when Jad drops. When does the, like, guy in Port Phasmatis get added that just sells bolt racks? Because that'll be the way to get them, really. Gonna use MSB. Tebow. Darrock. Good luck, Darrock and Jad. I would love to see that. Oh, you mean Crystal Bow. I see, I see. Crystal Bow is pretty good, to be fair. And it's got long range, I think. So you can get a bit more distance and position yourself right. And cannon. Akaranu, same day as Barrows. Well, there you go, mate. Easy bolt racks. If it's not bought out instantly, which it probably will be. Thinking the same thing. Regardless, I'm sure he'll be perm sold out in the shop. Yeah. Good night, TMS. Take it easy, bro. If you get Crystal Bow Repair down to 180k, honestly, not much less cost effective than Rune Arrows if you're not picking up ammo, which you won't in caves. Yeah, I think Crystal Bow is... I think people have kind of been... I thought people would be, like, raving about the Crystal Bow, but from what I've heard, people seem to be, like, shit-talking it a bit too much. I think it's actually pretty decent. I think I just wrote 009 instead of 99 there. I think it's still fine, we'll make it. People won't care about cost, surely. People will just max to get cape at all costs. Yeah, true. I mean, if you're trying to do a fire cape, like... It's not really a kind of activity where you're just like, oh, well, maybe if I just cheap out on this and save some money. Like, nah, it's like, you may as well just spend the extra cash on whatever just to get the fire cape and then save money on other stuff. Think we're overhyping the kill, just the prayer flick will be a challenge. Honestly, what I'm saying is I think the prayer switching without F keys is going to be the thing that catches the most people out, because if you, like, prayer switch correctly, it doesn't matter if you take longer to attack Jad again after you've switched prayers. Like, if you're switching correctly, you won't take damage. The thing is going to be actually making sure you hit the prayer switch without F keys. Having to constantly be like this and then attack and whatever, like... This is why high prayer points is going to be good, because you can sit and prayer switch for quite a while before you need to switch back to your inventory and click a prayer dose, you know? Sibo is not going to have a decent use until Jad, because MSP with Rune Arrows is almost identical DPS against anything without defense. I don't know, I could see some people maybe like PKing with it, potentially. Although there's no spec, I guess. Also, praying cancels attack, right? Yeah, exactly. No left click jad? Yeah, exactly. So you're gonna have to press switch, right click attack, press switch, right click attack. And if you're getting flustered by jad doing all that, you might make a mistake. Odds on Wooks being first for IK? 0. Wooks doesn't play this. That we know of. Guys, need some help on my clue. It says 8 degrees, 3 minutes north. Currently at the spot, nothing happens. Let me search it. Are you stood between the two logs, Kantera? You see Wamukit's vid, making some vid about bringing 07 servers. Yeah, I've not seen the video, but people have been talking about it in the chat earlier. PK with Crystal Bow, I think they call that ragging. Nah, mate. Dude, I used to watch this PK, right? He used to PK, he was like a range tank. He used to PK with like Varric's helm, Carol's body, Varric's skirt, Crystal Bow. And he used to just like anti-PK all the Bridders. It was pretty interesting to watch. Directly between the two logs? Have you got your compass, watch, sextant, chart, all that stuff as well? Sexton chart, ball raw. Oh wait. You need the compass. Wait, well, it's a watch, isn't it? It's not a compass, but... Happens to the best of us. Remember dying at the underground pass final part because I couldn't put the fucking doll in the well, wanted to rim my god. I've heard a couple people say that they struggle with that. Putting the doll in the well, not trying to rip the cock off. It's not a compass, Kantera, it's a watch. I misspoke. Why do I just get stuck there? That's bullshit. Died first time, same place, underground pass too. I think I remembered hearing stories from people back in the day about, like, you need to make sure you don't, like, die when you're doing that bit of the quest, so I was very aware that I needed to be careful and precise during that part of the quest. I know, but what time is it? It is 22:36, but for you, it's 23:36. You're welcome. Oh. Banked a bit early there. What's up, Callum? How you doing? Just finished another day's work on my League-style 2004scape server. Time to play the real game and watch Garlic for a bit. Can you help me with some mage stuff, please? What do you mean, help you with mage stuff? Five o'clock somewhere. Time for a drink, but can't need to wait a few more days after I grow and heal. Nah, mate, you can just drink, it's fine. All the medical professionals will be like, yeah, you should probably not drink for like X amount of time after this. And it's like, they have to say that so they don't get sued, but it's probably fine, mate. But saying that, I will not be held legally responsible if anything bad happens to you if you decide to drink. Terms and conditions may apply. Need to get 60 magic, need some nature runes. What's your rune crafting level, mate? I don't have like any nature runes anymore because I just out all of my Yulong bows. Having a beer right now? Hell yeah, Ryan. I just finished mine. I need to go grab another one in a sec. Callum, don't be a duffer bum. Suppo Doyle. Did I just try and use that with a potted plant? What the hell? Not much Garlic, how you doing today? I'm doing well, mate. I'm glad it is the weekend, finally. It's been a very long week. Had my Thai lesson today after work, which went well. I'm learning things. Thai massage or Thai lesson? Thai lesson. I'm learning how to speak Thai. Not learning how to massage people or get him. I've said this before on stream. I don't really like massages. It like, I don't know. I just like, I guess I'm ticklish or something. I don't know. I don't like feeling of it. Weirds me out. God, it sent you a DM. Oh my god, are you still high, bro? What's going on? Do you need someone to come and trade you an anti-poison? Yes, please. Where are you? Still on prescriptive medicine. Sounds like a good time. Canifis Bank, a little west. Okay, we're gonna have to go on a mission save Contera. Because the poor guy has got himself into a bit of a pickle. And we can't leave my boy hanging like that. Garlic, do you know the League of Legends player Pobalta? I have heard of the name, yeah, but I don't really know much about them. Sup, I'm on point. having an issue with the market not linking my username, even though it says my account is already linked when I go through the steps. Are you signed into the market with the right Discord account? I've only had that happen once, and it's because I was signed in with my other Discord rather than the one that has my Lost City accounts. Otherwise, I am not sure, my friend. Played on CRG and Team Liquid in LCS, and I just beat him in League Classic. Oh, shit. Yeah, you might have to verify your account as well if you've not done that. That's a good shout. Yo! Sarah coming in with a 20 knock. Funding the rescue mission. I got you, bro. I'm not buying buckets of sand loop, no. Sorry. He shit on my top laner, but we still won? Hell yeah, dude. I might play a bit of Classic League after the stream, to be fair. It's a Friday night, after all. You on World 3, Kantera? Or, like, are you ready to log into World 3? Terror is cooked, bro. He is, mate. He's on fucking prescription meds after his fucking dentist thing. He's fucking flying, mate. He's having a great time. I hope he's still on those... dude, I hope he's still taking those meds for games night. That'd be so funny. Right, you're gonna have to let me know exactly where you are, Kantera. Like, how far west of Canifis are you? Like, are you here, or do I need to go further east? Tell me before you log in, because if I'm not near you, it could be a problem. Believe that is very close. Okay, sign in and we'll see. Imagine if I just refuse to trade him now and watch him die and take all of his stuff. That would be funny, wouldn't it, guys? I don't see him. I see him. We saved the day. Imagine paying for the ambulance and they just rob you. I mean, that's kind of what happens in America, right? Good luck, Kantera. Just gonna buy a few more thread while we're here before I forget. Yeah, it was a Sara wizard while he was doing his play. Had to go in an ambulance before because some dude smashed into our Uber and the first thing I said was, this costs bank, right? Do I really need to go? And I was all fucked up. Dude, you should have just called another Uber and gone to the hospital in that. I hope you didn't tip your Uber driver. Well, actually, I guess it's not your Uber driver's fault, is it? It was the other guy's fault. I guess in that case, I hope you did tip your Uber driver because... Alright, just gonna go grab another drink, guys. I'll be right back. Don't forget to hit like on the stream if you haven't already. Check out the links in the description if you're new around here, and I'll see you in a second. Right, I'm back, boys. If my Uber got T-boned, me and bro gonna be homies for life after that. True. But they do say trauma bonding is a very real thing. Was the other dude's fault? Complete wrong lane, passing a semi, going like 50 plus? Jesus Christ. That could have ended very differently. Suspect there might be poison snails in Mort Myers Swamp, though. What hides are you crafting, Karsten? You doing greens or blues? Hey, Matt, how you doing, bro? Good to see you. What brewskis you drinking, Garlic? I'm drinking Kronenberg 1664 today. Oh, fuck, I didn't finish my bodies. What am I doing? Like, less than 20k from 71 crafting. Blue body's about to be so much better than Vams. Hell yeah, man. I'm like... What are we looking at? Ooh, we're like 135k away from 84. And then we'll be able to do black D-hide bodies, which will be pretty nice. Not that we're going to be getting lots of black D-hides, but It would be nice if I am, like, ever, you know, just completely out of black d'hide sets for whatever reason and I need a set. I can just go and kill some black dragons and make myself a full black d'hide set for ranging. That Iron Man lifestyle. I feel like it's always really satisfying when you unlock, like, an Iron Man thing like that, you know? It's like, you don't have to rely on other people selling something. You can just be like, if I ever really need this, I can just go and collect it all and make it myself. KBD mass, anyone? Can I swap you for a glory right now, actually? Yeah, no worries. I assume you mean a Dragonstone, right? Trade event World 2 Varus West Bank, 10 mil drop party and giveaway. There you go, boys. I think it's starting in about 7 minutes if you want to go. I would have gone to try and buy some blue d'hides, but we've kind of got all the hides we need at them, for now at least. Would it count as RWT if I gave you GP for more streams like weekends? I don't know. It's probably a grey area, to be honest. I mean, I did ask the mods whether it was okay for me to let people that donated lots of garlic to me in-game have access to the members' games nights that I was running, and they said it was fine, so... I don't know. But to be honest, the main reason I don't stream on weekends anymore is just because I spend them doing stuff with my girlfriend and playing D&D with my friend. Like, my weekends are basically just like full of doing stuff that I can't do in the week. Should have access to members games night then. You need to donate garlic, I'm afraid, my friend. It's the top 3. The only people that get access to the members games night that aren't members is the top 3 garlic donators, basically. Oh, there he is. He called Caster a fucking goat and calls me a rat. Do you want this glory or not, bro? Yeah, I have heard Army does have the Thunder Down Under, otherwise known as crabs. Rat. This is what I get, guys. I'm nothing but nice to this guy. And he calls me a rat. Despicable behavior. How are we looking? 869 highs left to go. And then after we've done these, we need to out them and then buy like another 900-ish, I think. Geez, you may be a deaf noob, but you're not a rat. See, thank you, man. This is what I'm talking about. It's kind of a support we need. This is the difference between a true Australian and someone that just lives in Australia, you know? It's not the same. For like 120k left to go. Crazy how hard self-supply crafting is. Oh, 100%, dude. Yeah, I don't know if you answered me earlier, Carsten. I was asking, are you doing blue hides or green hides? If I was a true Australian, I'd probably just walk in front of Jad with no prayers up IRL, to be honest. I mean, that is what they did with the emus, wasn't it? So, maybe not the best strategy to be using. 3k green, now 3k blue. Nice. Yeah, this is what I was saying earlier, is like, to get to 80 crafting, I think I ended up buying like 20,000 blue hides, and it's like, dude, if I had to do that myself, my god. I just wouldn't. We'd still be doing it. From the 70 prayer grind. Nice. What's your crafting level now? Hit 80 because 2k battle staffs. Ooh, very nice. And make your own glories then. Making your own glories is such a huge unlock on 04, to be honest. Killing blue dragons, you get more prayer XP than you do crafting, for perspective. Yeah, it's... Ooh, we got a genie. Thank you, sir. 77 right now. It's going straight on rune crafting. I do find crafting like pretty chill to do, to be fair. When you're doing dragon hides, like you kind of just get into a rhythm of it, and it's like pretty good XP an hour when you've actually got the hides, so it feels nice to do. 70 craft XP blue, 70 crafting XP blue hide, 71 prayer XP T-bone. Damn. And you've got to tan them rather than just bury them in the ground as soon as you get the bone. Remember people used to try and like just buy hides and then tan them and then sell the tanned hides for a profit? I don't think anyone really does that on Lost City though. Because you can kind of, like we're doing now, you can kind of just like tan them and craft them as you walk back to the bank. But if you just had a bunch of tanned hides and just stood in the bank, it would be quicker, I think. Not gonna lie, say what you want about battle stats, but if you have a stock of orbs ready to go, it's really fast levels, even just buying staves while mining essence. I just can't be fucked to do the whole buying the staffs thing, to be honest. Like, it really just... You know, like, sometimes... Like, it's very, like, dependent on the person, I think. But I think everyone just has, like, that handful of things that just really just makes you want to hit your head against the brick wall. And buying battle staffs is one of those things to me. I just, like, can't stand it. So I'd rather just not do that. Hopping to buy staffs is zero brain. But yeah, if I have a bunch of battle staffs and a bunch of orbs ready to go, then it's super chill. That's how I got 99 crafting on old school, but I just bought everything on the GE and it was easy. Say buy one mining essence, but I forget that you're garlic. Exactly, mate. Imagine buying essence. What a fucking peasant. I mean, to be fair, basically all of the essence I've had up until this point, I have mined myself. I think RPG gave me like 6,000 or 7,000 at one point, but the rest of it I've mined myself. I've never bought any essence. Gonna get 2k staffs passive with S mining. Yeah, it sounds like the way to do it if you want to craft battle staffs, to be fair. Every third trip you buy 6. That's not too bad, to be fair. Doesn't sound... I mean, I don't know. It's just the thought of having to, like, make that pit stop to buy them just, like, annoys me. But it is a good idea. Buy 5, make Alk on the spot. Buy 1 more, make Alk, mine Inventive Essence. Wait, so you're bringing Alks with you while you're mining Essence? But then you're getting less Essence every trip. Unless you're only withdrawing them on the 3rd trip. But that sounds like way too much effort. I kind of want to calc, actually. How do I search this? Hang on. So... bear with me a second. So I'm currently 233k XP away from an agility level. Yeah, I need to get like another 1,000 well, not quite 1,000 tickets, but divided by 28. I need to get like another 800 tickets for 1 more agility level, which I don't think I'm going to get anywhere near, even from these blue hides and the rest of the bows I've got. So I think the rest of our agility is just going to be probably wilderness course at some point, or we wait for the werewolf course, and then we'll just do these alks somewhere else. I don't really know. Maybe we do them at Salarin, maybe we do them while Teddy grabbing Zammy wines and sell the wines for some money. I'm not sure yet. Bring lava staff, rune pit, coin stack, nat stack, blood stack. You buy the one in stock whenever it's there. Got over 150 this week. Damn, the hidden metas. Is there much of a market for Zammy wines, actually? Let's have a look. Wine of Zamorak. People are trying to buy them. Not like a huge amount of buy offers, but... seems like people are trading them every day or every other day, actually. Like 1.9 to 2k each. 1.8 to 2k each. Might not be a bad idea to just telegrab Zammy wines while I finish the rest of these alks off. Did you see Mudkit video? No, a lot of people have been telling me about the petition for 07 servers, but I've not actually watched the video yet. Wildy course is like, what, 45k XP an hour? Ish? Maybe. That might be completely wrong. So I would need... It would take me like just over 5 hours to get 1 agility level there. And then probably another 5 or 6 for the second one. So I'm probably looking at like 12 hours of wilderness agility to get to 84 agility, I think. Horseman Energy also made some vid on it recently too. What, on 07 servers? Would get about 60 battle sass per hour crafting your laws. We are going to be crafting some lore runes soon, actually, because I've just realised that we're going to need... We don't have the nature runes to alch these blue bodies. What we're going to have to do is... We're going to have to craft a bunch of more nature runes to finish off all these alchs, and I do just want like a couple thousand in the bank for just general alching, like just random drops from monsters that I'm training on. And then the plan is we're going to check how much magic XP we have till 90, and we're going to craft however many lore runes we need to get that magic level with Camelot Teleport, I think is going to be my plan. Because that way I get rune crafting XP. It's chill, more chill than nature's. And then we just spam Camelot Teleport to finish up 90 magic, and that'll be another 90 combat ticked off the list, and then we've just got defense left to go. So I think that's going to be the plan. There is rune crafting coming up very soon in the future of the Garlic streams. Gonna pick up seaweed while you recraft laws? Absolutely not. What up, Maze Drags? Because I want to kind of save all my runes for when Steel Dragons come out, to be honest, to try and get the Dragon Plate legs. I was thinking about it, and then I was like, I'd rather just wait for Brimhaven Dungeon, I think. If I'm going to be rune crafting anyway, to use up all this essence, may as well just craft some lore runes as well, you know. Kind of do what Mystics did. Mystics did 50k nats and 50k laws, and it's like, then I'll have tons of alchs for the future, and like I'll never run out of teleports. If you have buckets of sand, each seaweed is almost an entire blue d'hide worth of crafting XP. Yeah, but when it comes to my mental health army, that's what you're not factoring in, is that I'd rather kill dragons than pick up buckets of sand and seaweed. Love laws, had to pull myself away after 10k. Yeah, I think they're super chill, man. Like, I prefer them over nature's by quite a lot, to be honest. The only annoying bit about lore runes is like sipping the super energy in the bank, but sometimes I just don't bother doing it and just walk the whole trip. Why would I ever factor that? I don't know, if you were like a nice person, a good friend, might come into consideration. But I guess not. I see how it is. Whenever I use the d'hide on the Tanner, I just think of Tanner the fucking dev. Is that just me that happens to? You should have factored mine when you accepted 3D chain. Dude, I didn't even accept it in a trade window. I just picked it up off the ground. What do you want me to do? Just leave it on the floor? Probably did. Rat. Tanner is bae. I feel like Carsten's got a bit of a bromance going on with Tanner, to be fair. I respect it. Get trauma from that day just looking at Alcarid Bank. Dude, didn't you like... Was it the D chain that made you like fucking rage quit the stream because you were having like a bad day? Or was it something else? I can't remember. Helped me set up dev server when I was regarded with it. Carsten and Tanner got some fucking Turk and JD energy going on. It's just guy love, man. That's all it is. I hope someone gets that reference. Gotted? What do you mean by that, Doobie? Even if you don't want to dev, I recommend everyone to download VS Code. From word search entire code. Yeah, it does make... I don't have it downloaded and I have to just like fucking search through GitHub like a maniac, but it would make it easier, to be fair. Well, to be fair, I could probably use I use brackets for a lot of my coding stuff for like Garlic HQ and stuff, and it's pretty nice, but it's not quite the same thing. But I do like brackets. It was that year. Then my electrical career in New Zealand collapsed same afternoon for unrelated reasons. Yeah. Excuse me. You shot. Fuck's sake, dude. That's a Cantera level joke. Feel proud to not have been PK'd in the wilderness at the moment. Dude, don't announce that you're in the wilderness until you've finished the clue, bro. Now that we've said that Kintera's high as a kite, he's not going to be able to defend himself. It's just free loot. You in Varrock now? Okay, nice. Made it out without dying to poison. Good job, man. Proud of you. Need a water skin now instead? Oh god. There's no way Kintera actually finishes this clue without dying somehow, right? I bet it's going to be crazy loot if you do finish it though. I feel like you've definitely earned it at this point. Will be gilded. Share I TB'd. Share I saved you from poison. Will you kindly ask for a Santa hat in my clue? I mean, you can ask, but I don't think it's going to do much, bro. Pizzazz, if you're listening, give this man a Santa. Possibly Lost City's most wholesome player, to be honest. Thing is, we all have this, like, really wholesome view of Kintera. Imagine just in real life, he's just an absolute fucking demon. I could see it, you know. When he's here in the stream speaking English, you know, he seems like a very nice, responsible, reasonable person. As soon as you speak to him in Norwegian, in his home country, bet he's just a piece of shit. Oh, I think my music stopped. Let's reset the playlist. You're dead.
Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love.
Nearly done with these hides now.
I don't know what you want. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side. My love, you say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose.
Someone video reacted, post it in stream chat. Let's have a look. Look at the oh, hang on, let's have a look at this. What's this? Wait, what am I looking at? Feature videos.
I want 2007 because OSRS is too political. I don't want, you know, gay gnomes and marches with Christians. I just want chopping trees. Catherby.
What the fuck? I don't know if you guys could hear that, but he says he doesn't want old school because he doesn't want gay gnomes and Christians. He just wants to chop trees and Catherby. For fuck's sake. Hey David, how you doing, man? We are still grinding, dude, every day. Sounds like a very tired Devo. Mate, he looks like a fucking... Well, I don't know. He looks... I'm not gonna lie. He looks like a bit of a crackhead. I'll say it. If that's anyone in chat, I would say I'm sorry, but I'm not. Right. Yeah, we... Ooh, oh, dude, we have like, we're one nature rune off of being able to alchol these blue dehyde bodies, actually. Right, let's go make this glory before I forget to do that. Drinking Guinness? Hell yeah, bro. You are sorry, sorry that he looks like a crackhead. Who's a crackhead? The guy that video reacted to Mudkip's 07 petition. Oh my god. Where it actually turns out to be like a channel member or something. Oh my days. Right. Fuck. What are we doing? We need more nature runes. Hashtag no gay gnomes. Incredible. I think you're just allowed to call them little people these days, to be honest. I mean, if you see one with a red hat and a fishing rod by a lake, then I mean, it's probably fair game, but... Done 130k runecrafting XP today? God damn, dude. I'm grinding. Did you guys remember when there was no delay on the Ring of Jordan teleport? My god, I should have done way more runecrafting back then. She tickle on my poly till gnome get... What? We are only 35k XP away from a ring crafting level. It's only going to take like 7 weeks. Wouldn't be into the games night thing, would be a waste for me. Fair enough. I mean, to be fair, the games night recently has just sort of turned into sit in voice chat and play 04. We've not played that many games recently. Are you just doing like fire runes or something, Foxel? Solo fires? Yeah, I thought that might be the case. But I'm like, runecrafting fire runes, isn't it like 40k XP an hour or something? 20k plus, okay. I was a little bit ambitious with that. Crazy how I'm not from Brum, but you got a Brum accent. I mean, dude, that's the worst case scenario, right? Like, if you're gonna have a Brummy accent, at least if you're from Birmingham, you can be like, that's the reason. If you're not from Birmingham, then what do you tell people? Why aren't you poisoning yourself with Trisman and running to Taibo to buy raw crown buns while waiting for you to tick down? Because I'm not a sweaty fucking bastard, mate. What are you talking about? Do you even know me? How 20k isn't like 170 per inventory? What, are you saying it's too much or too little? It's fast though, you can like do it a lot in an hour. 2 M's per min is like 21k? Yeah, there you go. When was the last time you watched EastEnders? I don't know, when I was like 11, probably. Don't even know anymore. Don't even know who you are anymore, man. You've changed, bro. Possibly your last clue step on Lumbridge Castle 2nd floor. Good luck, Kintera. Send you some clue RNG, bro. You've taken so long to do this clue. I hope it's good. I hope it's been worth it. Imagine Old School Classic is not on RuneLight, only OG client. I mean, if they want to make it properly OG, I guess, you know, it would be authentic. But they would also, like, instantly filter out so many players from playing it. Decide on how many nats you're crafting? I don't really know. I'm just kind of gonna play it by ear, I think. Like, I should do more nats than laws, really, because they're more useful. But I do prefer crafting the laws, so we'll have to see. Used to be a humble clove, now you're an engorged bulb hoovering up donos. The socialist resistance condemns your insatiable greed. Dude, the fact you called me an engorged bulb is kind of wild, bro. I don't know how to feel about that one. Oh my god. Did you get garbage, Kinsera? I didn't pick the name Garlic. No, but you chose to say the words engorged bulb to me. For the low, low price of $12 a month, you can see my engorged bulb on Only Clothes. Stream chat. I don't see anything in stream chat. Oh yeah, nice. Sammy page 1 and Sarah page 4. Double page loot's pretty sick. Real happy with that, to be fair. Yeah, nice, man. Assuming do you need the page for your Zami book as well, or are you going to sell it? What's the name of my sub-tier clove? The what? What do you mean? The sapphire garlic? Need all the pages I can get. Not bought much from others really yet. Ah, nice, man. Need something epic like Purple Clove of Eternal Wrath. There is a Dragonstone garlic, I think, but I think you need to be a member for like 4 years or something to get it. Currently it goes normal garlic, bronze garlic, silver garlic, gold garlic, sapphire garlic, emerald garlic, ruby garlic, dragonstone garlic. I skipped the diamond because it just looks like a normal garlic. Are you gonna split Discord ranks in garlics? I don't know if I can. The way that the Discord roles work at the moment is it just automatically gives people the role when they link their YouTube and Discord if they're a member. I don't think it differentiates between the different tiers, unfortunately. I mean, I guess I could do it manually for, like, the gold garlic pluses, maybe. If people want that, I guess. Finished your Guthix book the other day. That's all 3 done. Hell yeah, dude. Very nice. I've got 1 Guthix page and 1 Sarah page in the bank, so I'm just going to sort of hold on to them, I think, until I get enough pages for a full book, and then I'll go and get the other empty book I need for it. Kind of don't see the point in buying any of the pages for the other ones, because I'm going to get them from clues eventually, and it just takes up bank space. If I've completed a book and I get a page that I've already got, it's just going to sit in the bank.
Looking past my reflection, thinking about what you mentioned. It was supposed to be the one to take every last pain away. Nothing on our loving, maybe time told us that we were different. Did it break you down?
Does hard typically give 2 pages, or is that considered rare? I think it's kind of rare. I think Mystic's got a double page clue the other day, but yeah, usually it's just 1, I think. I feel like I maybe got a double page clue the other day, but I can't remember, to be honest. Starbook actually decent for running air orbs, 8+8 mage defense to avoid chaos druid binds, and +5 prayer for prayer melee at black demons. Yeah, that's a fair point, actually. I'm probably too lazy to, like, actually remember to do that, but you are correct. I just, like, fucking smacked my microphone. Has high mage defense and elemental shield. Yeah, true. I guess when you've got the Sarah book, you can just drop your elemental shield, to be honest, because it's kind of useless at that point, isn't it? Can't placeholder it though, can telegrab unholy, but not the others. Yeah, that kind of sucks, to be fair. But still, saves the bank space. You can't get multiple cooking gauntlets, but I still drop the Clanks gauntlets. Just have to keep it at the bottom of the bank, I suppose. Goldsmith's so annoying, they float around the bank constantly. I mean, to be fair, I like always have my cooking gauntlets equipped, really. I don't think I've ever taken them off. Any chance to make me a few glories? Yeah, if you want, man. Come and trade me at Edgeville if you want. You can swap some Dragonstones. We got a VC someday. We'll have to come up with some sort of event thing where we can like voice chat without, you know, without just having it locked down to members games night. I'm sure we'll figure something out at some point. Sure thing? Okay, cool. I'll wait for you at Edgeville. How many do you want, Pantera? Should do call-ins for $20 a minute. $20 a minute is for the dirty talk on only clothes, mate. I don't think I can charge that for a normal voice chat. Two at the moment. Do one more run. Need to open the chest. Okay, no worries. I think this might be my last run of the stream, actually, because I'll use up this jewel and ring chart. Oh, no, wait. I need fucking rune essence. What am I doing? Bro, this gnome's a dickhead. Yeah, I think we'll do this run of nature runes, and then we'll do these glories from Cantera, and then probably go play like a game or two of Classic League before I go to bed. Is he a gay gnome? No, he's just a prick. Oh, Christian. I don't know what god he praises, to be fair. Probably like something weird, like what's the name of the fucking monkey god? It's like Mambo something, right? Probably praises something weird like that. Actually, what god do the gnomes have? A god in RuneScape? I don't know the lore enough. Are there gnome gods? I can't think of any. I mean, Hazelmere's pretty much a deity at this point, but it's not quite the same, is it? There's a rune essence on the floor. Oh my god. Yoink. Let's have a look, actually. What did we end up making in the end? We made like 250-ish nature runes, so it's 872. So we can alch all of these or all of these, but not both yet. Gothics. Gothics kind of chill, man. If you know the RS3 lore of Gothics. Honestly, like, I was like, Gothics kind of is, apart from Tanoob Show, Gothics is kind of lame, but after RS3 questing, Gothics actually is pretty chill. Your rune essence, GG Vulpin, yoinked. There you go, Cantera. Let's go make these glories. Oh, I need to cut them. Fuck. Oh well, it's free crafting XP in it. Used to be a Saradom and Shill and still kind of am, but I'll be honest, Gothics is the best RS god. Nah, I've always said Zaros has always been my favourite god. Ever since I saw that ancient staff, mate. It's just like the coolest, like, looking emblem, you know? Did not have the ball of wool, had to get to RD. Nah, it's all good, bro. I got a little stockpile in the bank for this exact situation. There we go. Glories have been made. Hell yeah. Right, that's going to be me for tonight, guys. I'm sorry, the streams are a little bit short recently because I've, like, finished work and then had a Thai lesson and then started the stream late. So we've only been going for, like, maybe we're coming up to 4 hours, but I've got shit to do tomorrow and I'm going to play a couple of games of Classic League before I go to bed. So thanks for watching. I appreciate you all. Thank you for the memberships, the donations, and all that good stuff. Like the stream, subscribe if you're new. Links to my Discord and Garlic HQ in the description. There is now a link to the Garlic Lost City wiki on the Garlic HQ homepage if you want to check that out. It's very much a work in progress. It's nowhere near done, but if you want to have a little browse around it, feel free. And if you want to help build it, there's a link on the homepage to submit a Google form, and then you'll get access rights to edit the wiki and get access to the wiki Discord that I've set up. So check that out if you're interested, and I'll see you all on Monday for another stream. Take it easy, guys.